it's a constant process of like, you know, progressing. It's an evolution basically. I think it's fair to say that electronic music developed from a small subculture into the biggest music culture in the world. You can go wherever on this planet and you find people really loving this music and enjoying it. And the music in this sort of early 90s was obviously influenced by, you know, by disco on one hand. So it's like, you know, the whole sort of house movement was like very prominent. And also kind of like the new sort of sounds that came more from the, you know, Klaus Schulze, like the real sort of like electronic, you know, masterminds from the 70s.
Here to eternity, alone I know you'll be waiting, where the moonbeams lean down to kiss me.
Electronic music has always been, and still for me, is about sort of like trying to break the boundaries on all levels. That means on the creative level as much on the level of using the latest available technology. Those big sort of electro-farty sounds that come out of every synthesizer and that pretty much are featured on every single production these days. We didn't have those back then. The way how Brian and I did it was really crazy. We used a normal jack cable, put it into a guitar distortion, shortcutted it on the other hand, sampled it, then tuned it to a note, and this is how we got our sounds. You know, something that's available to everybody just like this. Back then we had to be really adventurous about it. These days you can actually like go straight into the creative process about composing and about bringing things across.
I could hold you safe in my arms from here to eternity. Alone I know you'll be waiting.
Even you know, doing a very sort of crisp and clean production, there's still this element of like roughness and directness to it. It's like, it's the intensity of the music, I believe, that sort of is that element that's always in there. Most of the time now it's obviously, that's part of the development of electronic music. Now it doesn't need to be sort of, you know, hiding away anymore in some basement. It's on the big stages, you know, in big venues.